Day crusader Cliff Richard arrived in Johannesburg today on the first leg of a two-week concert tour of the Republic. Richard, the darling of the teeny boppers in the 60s, cast aside his pop image several years ago to concentrate on gospel singing. Most of the concert proceeds will go towards the Christian relief organization Tear Fund. We asked him about his controversial tour of Russia last year.
Well, I mean, it was a fascinating trip because it was a complete I didn't know anything about Russia, really. I didn't know how the audiences would react. All I knew was that I felt rather privileged because of all the people they could have asked in England. They asked me to represent British pop music. I've got a feeling, actually, that it was because I'm sort of safely middle of the road, you know, and I wasn't known to throw food out of hotel windows and take drugs. And they thought, well, Cliff Richard's safe, you know, let's get him over. But it was really terrific. The audiences, it's interesting, really. You'd come on stage, and there'd be a sort of polite sort of recognition, applause, and then silence, and we'd start the music. And it seemed to me that they were looking at the clothes, you know. I was wearing a white suit, and you get the feeling that they were thinking, gosh, these capitalists who come over from, and they're looking at my shoes and what my band is wearing. And then after about 4 or 5 songs, it all broke down. The ice absolutely cracked. And by the time we got to the rock and roll section at the end of the performance, they all left their seats and came forward, and they clapped their hands with the music. And it was really terrific. I was very, very impressed by the reaction that rock and roll seems to have anywhere in the world. It seems to be a sort of common denominator without being the lowest common denominator. And it was a very happy time.